Yo! What's going on, everyone? How are you doing? Looks like we got some new rumors, some news, and I think this one's pretty official. So let's go ahead and jump into any of these articles and read it. So let's pick a reputable one. I was reading a couple of these, and let's just choose. I don't want to choose IGN. Yeah, sure, let's choose IGN, whatever. We'll read a bunch of them. Okay, so Hayden Christensen's return to a galaxy far, far away continues as he is set to reprise his role as Anakin. The Hollywood Reporter says multiple Lucasfilm and Disney Plus sources have confirmed that Christensen will return as Anakin Skywalker in the Ahsoka Tano series starring Rosario Dawson. Christensen first played Anakin in Episode 2, blah, blah, blah. The rest, we know. Is there anything else to this? Plot details for Ahsoka are being kept under wraps, though Dave Filoni is set to write the series and executive produce alongside Jon Favreau. That's great news. Ahsoka Tano is Anakin Skywalker's former Padawan and was introduced. Okay, they're just giving a rundown. Dawson plays an older version of Tano. It was later announced that Dawson will play Tano again in the Ahsoka series. Timeline-wise, Tano's first live-action appearance took place after the original trilogy, which means Vader would be dead by the events of The Mandalorian. Okay, so this is something that a lot of you have been wondering and hoping for, including myself. And it makes me wonder if we're either going to get flashbacks of Anakin and Ahsoka in the Clone Wars, which is very possible. The other possibility is that Anakin shows up as a Force ghost and starts talking to her that way. I don't know if he has spoken to her yet. I almost feel like he hasn't, because the way she was talking to Din Djarin in Mando Season 2 was like she was still pretty shaken and still pretty upset at what had happened to him, and I don't feel like she's even met Luke yet at this point. If she has, I almost feel like it would be not really that great for the story if they don't let us see it for the first time, because we'd love to see her reaction, seeing Anakin for the first time, or hearing from Luke for the first time that Anakin prevailed, that he survived, that he beat Vader in the end, and he wasn't no longer Darth Vader. I think that would be something that would kind of rob the audience if they didn't show her first reactions to seeing that. But the reason I think that maybe she does know who Luke is possibly because she was telling Din to go to Tython and go on the Seeing Stone and call upon a Jedi, and maybe a Jedi is going to come to. So it's like, maybe she knows that Luke is out there, and maybe she already knows Luke. So that's my thoughts on that. But if they're going to bring Hayden Christensen back, then there's only two ways to do it. Either a flashback of the Clone Wars, which would be freaking badass, or a Force Ghost, which means that we might see Luke, because she has to obviously be in tune with the Force enough that she would be receptive of Anakin speaking to her. And as you know, if you're a Sith, you can't really talk to Force Ghosts. It's just not, you don't have that frequency, so to speak. Now I'm hoping for that Natalie Portman comeback. Yes, me too. Can't wait to see them reunite. Love them together, says Yanya. New member from Arcades, thanks. And Calissa says, best news I've heard in a long time. I knew I was going to cry watching the Ahsoka show, but now I'll be more of an emotional wreck seeing them together. I'm more hyped on this than Kenobi. No worries. We're going to be getting Hayden Christensen. It's going to be pretty awesome too. Let me see what a few of the Nerd Council think about this, but send a message here. But what do you guys think about it? Not much. I mean, not much can be said about the plot or anything because nothing is revealed, but the fact that this is a huge rumor. But even though Ahsoka is very much her own person, the answer, it seems, may be quite simple. Per the Hollywood... Okay, let's go to the Hollywood Reporter themselves. Hayden Christensen is staying in the fold of the Galactic Empire. The actor will reprise his role of Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, in Ahsoka in the latest Star Wars live-action series from blah, blah, blah. The Rosario Dawson is starring in the fan favorite character Ahsoka Tano, a Jedi Knight survivor, popular on the animation side. Okay, we know all this. Plot details are being kept in the far reaches of the Outer Rim, but it is known that longtime Star Wars lightsaber wielder Dave Filoni is writing the series. That's a plus right there. It is unclear how Skywalker, or for that matter Vader, will figure into Ahsoka, which, like The Mandalorian, is set 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. Yeah, so that's the thing, man. It's either a flashback or it's full-on Force Ghost Anakin showing up. And I'm wondering if, Dave Filoni is going to go with the the canon Force Ghosts in episode 9, which essentially were like more powerful than like, being alive, which is kind of ridiculous to me. But if they do that, then Anakin being dead or alive really makes no difference, and he's just going to be there, full power, and teaching Ahsoka so many different things. 5 years after episode 6, maybe he'll help her with Thrawn. Maybe he'll help her train other Jedi. It could be very interesting to see what goes on. Maybe he'll even... Well, who knows, man? I think Ben is born at this time, so Ben could be like a little baby. Another thing I wonder is if Ben and Grogu knew each other. That's a video I've been wanting to make for like a year. I just haven't. As an Anakin fan and seeing them in live action, this is where the fun begins. We need Rancor Jedi. It would be awesome. Josh posted a video and said more on Nerd Theory this week. Oh, nice. You think they'd use a different actor for flashbacks since he's younger? How do you think they do it? No. Dude, Hayden Christensen looks great, man. He looks awesome. He looks as young as ever. And besides, you saw what they did with Luke, so they could just de-age him that way. It's not really a big deal. See if anyone else talks about anything to do with the plot. It was later announced that she would receive her own spin-off show, which would be executive produced. I mean, I think this one's going to be all about... Ooh. Okay. If this one's going to be about her finding Ezra, let's say Ezra goes in the World Between Worlds again, could they pull Anakin through the World Between Worlds? I mean, not that I'm a fan of World Between Worlds, but that is also another possibility. And as we saw in the Secrets of the Sith book, the Aeon Drive, the Aeon engine, they could bring him back that way. When we're talking like if he's not just going to come back as a Force Ghost, which is probably how they're going to return him, which I'm okay with. According to THR, Christensen will play Anakin Skywalker in the Ahsoka series, which takes place 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. As Darth Vader was killed at the end of the film, it's unclear how Anakin would return for the show, but speculation would lead to either as a Force Ghost or... yeah. Either way, Christensen is not only back in Star Wars universe, but appears to be embracing the role of Skywalker Vader, just as McGregor has for Obi-Wan. I hope they keep sprinkling Hayden through the movies and the shows. It was already exciting to have prequel star Ewan back for Obi-Wan, but having Christensen back as Vader was the icing on the cake. Now with the actor returning as Anakin for Ahsoka, it feels like the candles are being lit on top of that cake. Christensen took some licks for his performance as Anakin over the... Shut up! No, he didn't. But fans have warmed up to him over the years. Dude, fans always loved him. It was just haters that were being little bitches. Appearance and proven to be a good sport about the criticism as well as embracing the work that he's done. Now with his return to both the dark and light side... Why do they even write that, man? Actor may be able to explore the character in ways fans haven't seen before and under the guidance of creators other than George Lucas. Whoever wrote this sounds like a shill. E.T. Canada. Ahsoka will star Rosario Dawson, given the character of Tano. The character of Tano was the Padawan apprentice of Skywalker in the laters. Yes, Hayden Christensen returns as Darth Vader. Yeah, no surprise. E.T. Canada. I'm just going through all of them, seeing if there's any... The news about the 40-year-old performers... Oh, he's 40 now. It is not known how Christensen's character will be portrayed in the project, which is set to take place. Yeah, so everyone's just kind of saying the exact same thing. You got to go to the source. So we went to the source, and that's what they had to say. Cool. I'm stoked, man. And I think Ahsoka's going to probably come out in 2023. Yo, Mustafa, what's up? He says it's his birthday, and this made his night. Cool. Happy birthday, man. Do you think, thanks for hopping on stream, needed this tonight? Yo, Vince, man, it's all good. Hayden is the true chosen one, not the dumbass clone version. Dude, Clone Wars was great. It shows another side of Anakin, and it really, I feel like, adds color and depth to his character. I meant a different actor for Ahsoka since she's a lot... Oh, I see what you're saying. No, they're just DH. Dude, if they got those baby filters on Snapchat or whatever, I mean, like, they can do that. Especially since they hired that YouTuber to do all the de-aging or deep faking stuff. Yo, Cole, thanks for the super chat donation. Vince, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Youngling tier. What if Anakin left the Jedi Order along with Ahsoka? Along with Ahsoka together. Yeah, dude, I'm actually writing that fan fiction right now, but I got kind of stuck. We'll see how it goes. Definitely not a rumor. Lol, Rosario confirmed it on her IG 15 minutes before deleting the post. Her cap was Sky Guy. They know. See you soon. What? What? Rosario Dawson tweet? Where is this picture? Sky Guy. Oh, dude, it's gone. What? Where is it? Where the hell is it? I can't find it. 2 hours ago. Is this it? Is this real? Dude, this is not. This knows no way that's real. What? Sky Guy, they know. See you soon, Snips. Dude. Oh, she got canceled by Disney for that, you know. What the hell? No way. Get the hell out of here. Dude, that looks like something on like Instagram. I gotta check Instagram now. This is so fun, dude. Checking her story. Nothing. That's crazy. Is this real? She actually put that? Chat, what are y'all saying? That's it, bro. Yes, it's real. Did you guys actually see this, though? Just seeing that on Twitter? What? Wild, dude. She actually wrote that. I don't know how the chemistry is going to work between Hayden and Rosario Dawson. It's going to be interesting. Dude, have you not seen their pictures together? Let me show you. Looks like they got pretty good chemistry to me. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, man. Like, it says it all right there. But hopefully it's not gonna be like that in the show, right? Recommendations for books similar to Darth Bane. Love that trilogy. Anything Old Republic. Maybe read Malgus. Anakin's ghost talking to Luke would be dope. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And you know what is really confusing is that they, in the comic, you know, Vader goes to Exegol. So how the hell did Anakin's ghost never tell Luke about Exegol? Like, yo, he's still alive. He's hiding an entire fleet in the unknown regions on Exegol. Like, anyways, it's, I don't know. Everyone in chat. How old's Hayden? He's 40 apparently. I love the Clone Wars. Just hated how they showed Order 66. It felt like a waste of time. What? I was hoping for a different perspective of Order 66, and I felt they rushed through it. No, dude. In my opinion, I feel like it was amazing, man. The way they killed that, because they showed the perspective of the clones and everyone else throughout the galaxy, like Ahsoka and Maul, and I thought, and Mandalore. I thought that was, you know, the most interesting and refreshing part. Because if they had showed Anakin again, you know, we've already seen that. So the fact that they showed this from the other point of view was pretty awesome. Me and my friends are shoving airsoft guns up our butts, says Lacy Boy. Nice. Make sure the safety's on. Thank you for your $5 donation. Tell me that. So I had mentioned the Visions timeline the other day on your gaming channel. It seems that each episode has imperial indications of timeline as well as certain things said. Would love your breakdown. Dude, you know what? I've actually been reading and listening to the Ronin audiobook. If you guys want a free month on Amazon Audible, on Audible right now, you can get one free month, and then after that, you get a free token for a new book. So go check that out. My link is in my latest video if you want all the info. But I've been listening to the Ronin novel, and it's actually really, really good. It feels like an old Japanese samurai movie. It's really nicely done. Yeah, so right now, if you guys want, just text Star Wars Theory to 500 and you should be able to get your link. So just use my code. Text Star Wars Theory to 500. Me and my friend. Oh yeah, Lacey Boy, thanks, dude. Plagueis Sidious Origin series needs to happen ASAP. ASAP, yes. I'm not very good at the clapping thing. I always hated it. But that, where are they going to go from here is my question. Is Ahsoka just going to be a one-off? Is it going to be one season? Is Anakin just going to show up for like 2 seconds? Or is he going to be a recurring character? I could see her sitting around a campfire and maybe talking to... Ooh, wow. What if she sits around and talks with Luke? Oh. What if she does the whole campfire thing like she did with Din Djarin, but with Grogu and Luke, and she's telling Luke about Anakin and their time in the Clone Wars, and she's narrating it, and we get flashbacks of them. I think that would be pretty amazing. Thank you for reading our comment. If you don't mind me asking, please say the word... Yeah, I'm not saying that, Lacey Boy, but thank you for your $5 donation. Have you seen the video, Obi-Wan has PTSD? It shows Alec Guinness having PTSD remembering Anakin with those looks he gives. I've seen some of it, yeah. React to it? Okay, I'll do that on the gaming channel, on Theories Arcade. Can't wait for this show. Ahsoka is my favorite character, so I can't wait to see her interact with Hayden's Anakin. Me neither. Unless it's just a flashback. Started reading Dune today. Oh yeah, me and Josh watched Dune last night on Movie Bros. So good. Such a good movie. Such a freaking good movie. Really enjoyed it. Yes, Theory, that's what I'm thinking. PTSD sees Anakin everywhere. Dead younglings can't come as Force ghosts. Haven't you seen my animation where they come back as Force ghosts? I hope we get an Ezra show after the Ahsoka show. Finally getting Star Wars that I will enjoy. I hope, man. I hope that it's going to be, just an upwards trajectory. And I really feel like with John and Dave handling everything, it's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm really looking forward to everything that they got planned. And this, Ahsoka, we won't see Ahsoka until 2023 because it's not posted for 2022. So at least, yeah, you're right. It would be cool to see real-time Ahsoka, Anakin, Clone Wars together. I think it would be pretty neat, Just imagine her sitting around the campfire. She meets Luke, and she learns that this is... Maybe they fight a little bit, and then she learns that this is Anakin's son. And... he says his name. He's like, I'm Luke Skywalker. And she's like, oh. And they sit around. They sheathe their weapons. They sit around, and they start talking about Anakin, about Vader. And he tells her that Anakin was redeemed. That he, in the end, everything that happened on the second Death Star. And that he brought him back. And he's now a Force ghost. And he could do the whole Yoda thing that Yoda did to Obi-Wan. With Qui-Gon, saying that I can teach you how to commune with him. So maybe Luke will teach her how to commune with Anakin. And could you imagine how, that moment? It's chills. It'd be beautiful. It'd get me crying again. Crying thinking about it. Search up... Yeah, I'm not looking up the hairless cat, Lacey. I'm not looking up the hairless cat. But I appreciate the $20 donation. No, Ahsoka shouldn't be around. Shouldn't even exist in my opponent, says Charlie. Charlie, what are you saying? Blasphemy, dude. No way. I'm very excited for Ahsoka to show up. But also thanks for the dono. Well, that's pretty much all I have to add to this. Everybody, thank you for joining me for this episode. It's going to be great that I'll be returning to Ahsoka. But yeah, we'll probably do a Nerd Theory on Monday and a Nerd Council. And we'll see what everyone has to say about it too in a couple days. What is today? Friday? Yeah, so a few days, and then we'll talk about it. Tomorrow, you guys will be getting a canon video, which is going to be pretty interesting as well, regarding Palpatine's thoughts on the world between worlds, which he notes something in it, which is actually, it caught me by surprise that he says that's the most, what did he say? He said that's the most, if you get the world between worlds, you master the power of over everything. It's like, what the hell? You know? Could you do a theory with what if Luke met his mother? Like, what if he met Padme? Yeah, she'd probably be a great mom. Seriously, it's just a hairless cat, says Lacey. Lacey, I know your tricks by now, my man. I know your tricks. Yo, Big France! Wow, thank you for that $50 donation. That's really, really generous of you. I know I'm old news, but what would you think about a Luke series post Return of the Jedi with Sebastian Stan as Luke? What are your thoughts about that? I love you from Canada. I love you for your fan fiction. First of all, you're never old news, so don't say that. And I appreciate your donation. You didn't have to do that, but thank you very much. And as for getting a series with Luke after Return of the Jedi with Sebastian Stan playing, if they can't nail the deepfake, then yeah, I definitely want an actor playing it, because it just keeps you in the story a little more. Because even with deepfake, like, there are moments where you can tell this is not a real person. And that's the thing with humans, is that we know a human face better than anything, better than any, computer technology. So it's really hard to perfect that. But once they perfect it, yeah, give me a DH Mark Hamill. But until then, if you're going to give me a show which has, like, pretty much all Luke in it, then yeah, give me, a lookalike. Give me Sebastian Stan. I think that would be a really wise choice. How did Qui-Gon learn to become a Force ghost? From the Shaman of the Wills. So do you remember in the Clone Wars when Yoda spoke to the Shaman of the Wills? There were like these, were there 7 of them or 6 of them? These weird ghost dudes that were like floating, and what planet were they on? Somebody help me out. Anyways, one was like sad, one was happy, one was neutral, one was angry. They had different faces. So he learned from them that this was possible, okay? Then he started to train on it, and unfortunately he didn't finish his training in time when he died. And that's why he was never able to come into his corporeal form, into his like body form, until way later, which was only in a book. From a certain point of view, he was able to first manifest himself as himself right before A New Hope. So with him dying so early to Maul, he was only able to transcend his voice, and he wasn't actually able to do his body. So unfortunately, but he knew how to do it. So he taught it to Yoda, and then Yoda taught it to Obi-Wan, and then so on and so forth. So yeah. Which would be kind of cool. Like, I feel like if they made a show just about Force ghosts, that could be interesting too. Maybe even just a cartoon. What does it look like when you become a Force ghost? Like, what happens? Lacey, also, Sporting Goods is making a trampoline park called... Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Can you do a Dooku-trained Annie after Qui-Gon dies? Wow, I never thought of that. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. I think that would actually go well. I think Mace would be a good trainer for Anakin, but also maybe not. Hello there, bro. So excited for this. Star Wars is looking like a bright future after all. May the Force be with us. Yes, and I think it's because of John and Dave. One's taken the reign finally, and I couldn't be happier. The Obi-Wan has PTSD video connects the OT and PT pretty well. It was the video that got me back into Star Wars. It's heavy. Would love to see a reaction to it. Cool. Yeah, I'll do it on the gaming channel someday. Perfect news to come out on my birthday. Dude, everyone's having a birthday today. What's going on? Happy to see Hayden on more stuff. Much love, Theory. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I hope you're having a great night, just like me. And now I'm going to go watch a Halloween movie. I'm going to get that video out for you guys tomorrow. And yeah, be well. I hope everyone's going to have a great, fantastic Friday. They're finally listening to fans. No, they're just finally making stories that... I'm not going to get into it. Okay, love you guys. I'll catch you later. Thanks for tuning in for my thoughts on this, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Oh, it's just one. Says with a $5 donation, maybe with Hayden coming back as Anakin, we could get a scene with him, Luke, and Ahsoka as they're getting married. This is my first time catching a Star Wars Theory live stream. I'm so excited to be here. With that final comment about you guys shipping Luke and Ahsoka. And with that, see you later. Love you all. Please hit like on the video. Check out my Spotify. And I will see you all later. Love you.